Hello, I'm back. This time with a manga haul, not BL related. There's gonna be some BL, but I'm gonna leave that to the end of the video, just in case you do or do not want to watch it. But I went to 4 bookstores. One of them doesn't count because I didn't find anything there, but I went to Barnes and Noble. I know I went there as a last resort because I didn't find anything at Half Price Books. Bookaholic, and Books a Million, which I had to drive an hour and a half to because the selection for manga here is laughable. They sell manga, but because they don't really get donations or inventory for manga, it's really dry. People here don't really like manga or anime, so for them to be donating it is gonna be probably not probable. Probably not gonna happen. But and then I did buy some online. I would like to see if you guys have any manga recommendations because it's been a while since I've bought anything for my non-BL side of my collection, so I'm pretty behind as to new stuff. So a lot of these are gonna be either trying to keep up volumes, filler volumes, and then some of them I picked up that were new that just seemed interesting. So let's go ahead. This first one is in pretty bad shape. It's in library condition, but it's pretty hard to find this series in a cheap price. But I'm almost finished collecting it and it's pretty cute. It's called Venus in Love, and this is volume 8. Next, I bought online called The Devil Does Exist. I would say this is pretty much like Marmalade Boy. Me personally, I don't like Marmalade Boy. I don't like the female lead at all. I think she's very annoying and not very nice. The main character here though is pretty much a crybaby. So she's pretty much would appeal to a lot of younger kids now, I think. But it's really cute. I am still waiting for more volumes of this. I currently just have 1 through 5 and 7, but the rest should be coming in the mail, and I'm really excited. Next, more filler, trying to keep up to date, is Vampire Night Memories. One of them again is the library version, so it has that sticker, but it's 4, 5, and 6. There you go. I need to reread this because I picked up the first ones as they were coming out and then I stopped, and hopefully nobody gets upset with me, but I'm having trouble. Okay, I'm gonna put a big spoiler word here and then take it off when I'm finished, but I'm having trouble knowing who's alive, who's dead, who's been resurrected, who's a guy, who's a girl. I know I shouldn't be having this problem, but I'm really confused by the characters right now. So I feel like I need to reread this from the beginning because I have no idea what's going on. But there's that. The next one I bought because I saw a YouTuber, I don't remember her name, but she did a manga collection video and she mentioned this series. And I thought, that artwork looked really cute, so I googled the synopsis, and it's so good. It gives me back to 20s vibes. If you know that Chinese movie, I'm sure there's a book on it too, I just haven't read it. I've seen the movie, and it's called Sumika Sumire. It's pretty much an elderly woman that turned 17 again. I hope you read the series so you know exactly why, who, what, when, where, why, when. Again, I have more volumes coming in the mail. Hopefully I can do a part 2. But I have 1, 2, 3, and 5. But I'm excited to read this if it is kind of like Back to 20s because I love that movie. Next is more manga, filling in gaps type of thing. And thankfully I'm almost finished collecting this series. I can count in one hand how many volumes I'm missing, but it's hard to find these volumes at a cheap price, but thankfully I've been able to find each volume at a cheap price. I'm so happy. But it's Basara, and it's such a good condition. I have more coming in, so hopefully I get to finish that soon. This is volume 24. It's so pretty. It's my child. I'm excited to finish this and be able to read it all the way through without having to jump a volume or two. Next, because we talked about The Devil Does Exist and how similar it is to Marmalade Boy, I saw this volume at Books A Million, and I thought, is this a common trope? Are a lot of manga kind of the same storyline? Because this is exactly the same plot. It's called Mint Chocolate, but because there's only one volume out, so it's a pretty newer series, if I'm not mistaken, I want to see how this mangaka takes it. I want to see where they go with it. I want to see how this plot evolves in today's world. So I'm excited to read that. If I really like The Devil Does Exist, I hope I like Mint Chocolate. So we'll see. The next one, I believe it's pronounced Golden Japanesque. I hope I pronounced that right. It says volume 1 and 2. I'm not 100% sure about the plot. In Meiji era Japan, 16-year-old Maria wishes she can change her appearance. If only her eyes and hair were different, maybe she wouldn't be met with such fear, and maybe her own mother wouldn't be so ashamed of her. But when Maria encounters a handsome yet mischievous boy named Rintaro, her understanding of beauty and herself begins to change. To him, Maria's not just pretty, she's straight out of a fairy tale. A historical romance unfolds on the streets of Yokohama. I did read the first few pages, and it's pretty. I'm not sure where this plot's gonna go, because what happens is well, from what I remember, she disguises herself like with darker hair and eyes. I believe even her eyes she disguises, and I guess that's not her real hair color. She's more like the cover suggests, she's blonde. So I'm not sure how this series is gonna go, or why it's a problem that she has different features. I want to see how that impacts the story. Moving on is more manga to keep up with my collection. It's Amanda's Cat, volume 6 and 7. I'm so good. It's so good. It's so cute, and I think I accidentally got like one of the special editions, volume 6s, because it has a little booklet in it, so I'm excited to see what that is. But it's such a good series. It's so cute. It does make me sad sometimes. Every time the cat's sad, I'm sad. But I'm excited to see more. Now the next one is one I got at Books A Million, and I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone, so I'm trying to buy new series that I haven't heard of before. So this is one of them, and it's called A Sign of Affection. The only thing that I know is that it's shoujo-y. Yuki is a college student who's into friends and fashion. She's also deaf. The chance meeting on a train leads to a serious crush, but can it grow into something more? So it's about a girl who is deaf. So I want to see how that plays out. I'm excited. Again, more manga to fill in gaps or to keep up to date. And Nyankees volume 5 and 6. I love this series so much. If I had to just pick one series to keep up to date with, it would be Nyankees. It is so good. So when I first picked up the series, I thought it was gonna be, I don't know why, I thought it was gonna be like this like fantasy world where someone turns into the cat, but it's actually perspective of cats. And so these like he's him, so it kind of shows you characters as how they would look like as humans in certain panels, and then other panels you'll see them in their cat form, which it's so good. It's hilarious, it's amazing, I love it. Can't wait to read more. And then the last thing I picked up that's not BL related is actually for my boyfriend, not for me, and it's Magical Girl Apocalypse. I found this at Bookaholic, and I know he has volumes under volume 10, and the only volumes they had was 10, 13, 14, and 16. So I picked that up for him, and I'll give that to him when I see him. Now, on to the BL side of things. I didn't get much. I've heard a lot of people rave of Zero at the Bone. I always thought it was a light novel. Even though people always raved about the artwork, I thought they meant just the cover. But it's not a light novel. I'm excited to read what this is about. But from the cover, you can see it's going to be something intense. Oh, and the back says parental advisory, explicit content. That could be anything, honestly. Next is Keeping Up with Manly Appetites, Volume 2. This is really cute. It's not a series that I need to keep up to date with, but it's cutesy. It's definitely a good read to pass by time. Like if you're at work and you need to take a book with you for your break, you can definitely take this with you because it's not a really heavy plot, but it's really cute. Next, I can't read yet because I was supposed to buy volume 1 and 2 online, but I couldn't find it at a good price. It was really expensive. So I only bought volume 3 in store at Books A Million. And it's called Heartstopper. It's really cute. The reason why I think I'm gonna like it is because it kind of reminds me of Fools. Not 100% like Fools, but definitely that slice of life, pretty chill romance type of story. So I'm excited to read this. I need to pick up volume 1 and 2 so I can start this. And then the very last thing is interesting. I saw a Facebook post about this series. Well, it was like pictures, and I thought it was fake. I thought it was just someone that drew them just to draw them. And then when I saw this on Amazon, I was like blown away. I was like, this is real? Someone actually made this? And it's called, I guess I can't say the name, but it's this. You see that? You see how strange that is? And it's sealed, so I haven't been able to see if this is an actual manga or if this is a light novel. I'm not sure. But that's insane! I think they fight with them too. It says, the tournament to choose the next king of the island is about to begin. The rules are simple. Whoever comes first loses. Participating warriors protect their mighty swords with armor that grows larger and more elaborate with each tournament. But one warrior has returned from studying abroad with a technique certain to force a pleasurable eruption. Is there a competitor alive able to withstand it? Or is this deaf warrior destined to become king? I'm excited to read this and see how that goes. But this is part 1. I hope I can make a part 2 soon. It just depends on when things arrive. If I can stop buying things. Because I'm back to collecting my non-BL manga. I'm trying to keep up to date with series I already own, or filling gaps of series that I just left unfilled. But I hope you guys will comment series that you think I should check out. I'm really excited to finally dive into manga that is more recent, get out of my comfort zone of old as fuck manga and read some new stuff. And maybe I can stop torturing myself with out of print stuff. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope I see you in part 2. Thank you for watching.